This week on Wrestle WreMarks, Roman Reigns survived Backlash, but Jacob Fatu might have left with the soul of the whole story. Bron Breakker ran through Seth Rollins like a human missile. Williams and Sami Zayn turned the United States Championship into the oddest personal war in WWE. Asuka and IYO SKY gave us emotion, violence, and what felt like a goodbye for now. And on Raw, Jacob Fatu didn't acknowledge Roman Reigns. He destroyed him.
And somehow, that's not even all of it.
We've got Newswire, SmackDown, Backlash, Raw, and NXT. So buckle up and let's get into it. Because this week's Fallout wasn't just Fallout. It was a straight wreckage. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, marks of all ages, welcome back to the Wrestle WreMarks. As always, I'm your host, Chris.
And he's big, he's bad, he'll body slam your dad. Pat. No, just playing that. How y'all doing?
Boy, you can't do a body slam on nobody.
You want to find out?
Maybe on Lil Pat.
We live, bro. Come on.
Oh, man. And of course, you guys already know what time it is.
It's time.
It's time.
It's Newswire time.
Let's go ahead and get into this one. And we're starting off on a respectful note this week. Some moth got in here somehow. Got his ass. Anyway. Barry Blaustein, the director behind the legendary wrestling documentary Beyond the Mat, has passed away at the age of 72. And if you're a wrestling fan, especially a fan who cares about the happenings behind the curtain, and Beyond the Mat is one of those documentaries that always sticks with you.
Yeah, the movie showed the business in a way that wasn't polished up or sanitized. It showed the pain, the family impact, the road life, and of course the sacrifices.
Exactly. You know, you had Mick Foley watching back his brutal Royal Rumble 99 I Quit match with The Rock, seeing his family witness it ringside, and you saw Little Noel and Dewey and all them just bawling their
screaming.
eyes out. You had Jake the Snake Roberts in some painfully real personal moments. And this is around the time where, like, you know, that he's at the tail end of his career and he's really going through it. You had Terry Funk showing what a lifetime of wrestling can do to the body. And Barry Blaustein came from comedy. He worked at SNL, worked with Eddie Murphy, but in wrestling, he left behind one of the most important documentaries ever made about the industry. So from here at Wrestle WreMarks, rest in peace, Barry Blaustein. Now, I'm wondering, have you heard about this? The WrestleMania London.
How about WrestleMania San Antonio, Texas?
I wish, man, but I probably still wouldn't be able to afford them tickets.
You can get some nosebleeds for like $600 each.
Probably more, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, the Office of London Mayor clarified that while there are general conversations with WWE, there are currently no specific talks of bringing WrestleMania 2028 to London.
Yeah, so everybody online already booking hotels and pretending Big Ben had a WrestleMania sign on it. Yeah, slow down.
Could you imagine that big old bell with the WrestleMania sign on it?
That'd be great.
Big Ben is the big bell that sits in that tower.
Awesome, that'd be great.
That'd be so great looking. It'd be like WrestleMania Philly when they did the Liberty Bell.
Yes.
But anyways, London still makes sense long term because, you know, we saw John Cena push for it at Money in the Bank. WWE had conversations, so the interest is real, but for right now, nothing is locked in. And remember, WrestleMania Ep.43 is in Riyadh, so they are going international for the first time for WrestleMania. So WWE clearly wants these massive global events going on. So I wouldn't be surprised to see it. And London 2028, man, that London crowd gets It's crazy.
Oh, yeah.
I love watching an event that's international because they always go even crazier than the fans in the States.
I'm ready for them to go back to Puerto Rico, bro. That felt like a party.
They're going to be mad because Zelina ain't there no more.
True.
Right now, the speculation is that that's going to happen, but no confirmation. So we'll have to keep our ear to the ground for that. What is official, though, Saturday night's main event on May 23rd, we've got 2 title matches set. Penta defends the Intercontinental Championship against Ethan Page.
Ego.
And the Vision, Theory, and Paul defend their World Tag Team Championships against the Street Profits.
That tag match has heat because Logan Paul keeps finding new ways to be punchable.
You say that every week.
Yeah. I mean, but
every week.
I mean, should we fire or should we admire Logan Paul?
I say we admire Logan Paul. Oh man, you should see it. My kids get so mad. Ashton the other day was sitting in there singing the song, and every time he got to "Can We Fire?" I said, "We admire Logan Paul."
No, bro.
He started covering his ears.
Cover my man. You know what?
Oh man, that's the best remix out there. But the Street Profits came back with one goal in mind, and that's to get those titles back. And now Seth Rollins is circling around the Vision like a man who wants some revenge, but nobody fully trusts him. On the IC side, we got Ethan Page pinned Penta. Ethan wants that spotlight, and Penta is ready to fight anybody. And now Cero Miedo is going to get his revenge against All Ego.
Yes, sir.
So that one's going to be a good one. Also, we got an update on Asuka's WWE status that has been somewhat clarified. She's reportedly returning to Japan for an extended period due to some undisclosed family matters, but she remains under WWE contract. And after Backlash and Raw, that explains why IYO SKY's moments felt so emotional.
Yeah, that hug after Backlash hit different. Then Raw made it feel like a goodbye for now, which I'm grateful for.
Yeah, because you would imagine a goodbye if they were to do a legitimate goodbye.
Asuka would have a great send-off.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Too bad we couldn't get one for the New Day.
Yeah.
But Asuka told IYO that she was proud of her on Raw. Told her that she had to become the person to take over the senpai role. And then walked out of the arena. It wasn't overly dramatic. It was just simple, and that's why it worked.
Yeah.
We wish Asuka and her family the best. And when she comes back, she's Asuka, bro. Like, all you gotta do is hit that music. She don't need to be rebuilding nothing.
Because nobody's ready for Asuka.
On the other side, we're talking about Kevin Nash, who also had some strong words reported about the reported WWE pay cut situation. Nash criticized the idea of talent taking major cuts while top executives were reportedly making major salaries, like they had major increases, and then also the stock awards as well. And he said that wrestlers should move something more like a SAG thing, like a Screen Actors Guild, where they pretty much a union.
Yes. So, but that independent contractor conversation never really goes away.
It really doesn't. And the more WWE becomes this massive television streaming international entertainment machine that it's becoming, and the louder it gets, the louder that conversation gets.
Exactly.
Because the talent are the ones who are taking the bumps, carrying the stories, doing the media, traveling the world, and making the product have that breathing, that sense of breath and life.
Exactly.
Because if it wasn't for them doing all that stuff, all those media events, all those press events, I mean, would you sell out every time?
Yeah, I mean, it's a machine.
Yeah.
You know.
Whether anything actually changes is another story, though. So, Nash put a big spotlight on it, like a lot of people did with this whole pay cuts, because it is atrocious to see these execs get paid that much, which, you know, that's just how it's always been since the beginning of time, which is unfortunate. But these guys put their bodies and their lives on the line every time they go in the ring, and they're getting screwed when it comes to their pockets.
Yeah.
Now on to Brock Lesnar. Of course, last time we saw him, he left his gloves and boots in the ring after losing to Obafemi at Mania, and fans immediately started asking if that was a sign of retirement. Then Brock was moved to the alumni section of the WWE webpage. He was also moved to the forever portion of the intro to the shows. But according to new reports, Brock is still internally listed as an active performer and considered a free agent because he's not assigned to neither Raw nor SmackDown.
So Brock is basically in the fog.
Exactly how he usually is, the Brock zone, where he just sits back, nothing's real until he shows up and just starts launching people.
Yeah, but it's not like a video game where they just think he goes idle, like he like hunts, he like chops, meat. He's out there living that lumberjack farmer life.
Nothing is real until this guy shows up, as always. And with SummerSlam being in Minneapolis this year, that speculation is not going to go away at all.
And then, what's even crazier is obviously because they're in Minnesota. But, I mean, they even got the colors for the Vikings. This is definitely going to be something for Brock.
I wouldn't doubt it.
Or a big send-off, one really like last match, or a tag team up with Obafemi. I don't know, something.
They're trying to make this a nice little swerve, I feel like, just so people are like, oh, it's over.
Oh, no.
But we'll see if he does end up eventually retiring to Gunther.
Yeah.
That's been the running theme, and that's what people have been speculating since the beginning of talking about his retirement. So maybe we will get it.
Yeah.
Also, some quick hits before we jump into our recaps. There is reportedly serious talk with WWE about working with Stephen A. Smith, especially with the ESPN partnership continuing to grow. And then we have Danhausen constantly on.
That's the last thing I need.
And First Take and everything. Oh man, I love Danhausen showing up everywhere.
Me and Stephen A. Smith agree on one thing.
And
that's it. I'm not even gonna say it. If you know, you know. But I do not want to see this dude on TV, especially talking about he'd be a greater manager than Paul Heyman. Get out of here, bro.
I can see Stephen A. making a good manager. I'll give him that.
He's just giving me coach vibes. That's all.
Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods are set for their first major post WWE appearance at Galaxy Con. Of course, Woods is going under Austin Creed. Kofi is still staying Kofi, so that's nice. Yeah. I wonder if that's something that they worked out, or he's not going anywhere, which could possibly be another point.
Who knows, man?
But the talk about it is AEW. There's sources in AEW saying they're really pushing for the New Day and some other big name talents. So we'll have to wait and see. I'd imagine the big names be like the Wyatt Six guys or anybody that really got released. I know Malachi Black was in the conversation as soon as he got released, and they were saying they were trying to sign him.
Well, I was also some reports that they weren't trying to sign him either.
Yeah, it's kind of like
it's up in the air.
So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Also, Zilla Fatu says his heart is with WWE when he was asked if he would go to AEW, and he said he has unfinished business with his father Umaga's legacy.
Yes.
So we'll have to wait and see if something happens there as well, which we were talking about. Will Zilla make it to WWE? Will he be there soon? All that stuff. What if he does come back with Fatu?
That'd be great. Samoan SWAT team
have made content for years together while they were on the indies, and still make content now together. So it would only make sense for him to come and aid Fatu in one of the situations. And he could be another one that's like, oh yeah, you left us broke.
Yeah.
Just like Jacob did. So it would be a perfect way to put that, to keep that story going, because Fatu losing in the first place is kind of like, it kills his momentum a little bit.
Yeah. We'll get into that later.
We'll get into that some more later, exactly. And there's also a new UK-based National Wrestling League. It's launching with names like Kurt Angle, Jake Hager, D'Lo Brown, Grado, and Luke Menzies, which is the former Ridge Holland, is also attached to that. Which Ridge Holland has been gone for like a year and a half, right?
Yeah.
Because he got hurt too. And then they ended up releasing him while he was still hurt. But I know they did take care of his builds. I remember him saying something about that.
True, I do remember. We covered that.
Also, Liv Morgan says she's wrestling until the wheels fall off. She's calling herself a lifer. So it seems like she doesn't want to go anywhere. But if she were to end up one of these people later down the road in the next 5 or 10 years, is she really wrestling till the wheels fall off? Or if she called herself a lifer?
I mean, the Midnight Express is still wrestling.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. There's always somebody that's going to pay money for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Sting's son, Garrett Borden, is also making his wrestling debut this weekend. So, good luck to Garrett Borden on his wrestling journey.
Little Stinger.
Dark Side of the Ring's TNA story, I guess, grew from 1 episode to a 3-part episode.
Oh, wow.
So, I'm looking forward to what they have to say in that one. I think it's like the rise and fall of TNA or something like
Most
that.
likely.
I can't remember what it was entitled. WWE also filed a trademark, for WWE Superstar Scramble, which a lot of people are thinking to be game related, like 2K, maybe even a mobile game type deal. And Randy Orton, he had tweeted out that whoever paid $42,000 for his one-of-one WrestleMania 41 trading cards should get his actual Mania gear too. So whoever you are, it'll hold Randy, because that's gonna be some money down
for real. Because if you spend $42,000 on a card, give that man some personal trunks, bro. Sign him. So give him the casing, everything.
Give him that, the wrist tape,
for real,
and the financial advisor.
The boots.
Damn.
A piece of skin from Brandy's tattoos.
Let's carve that out. You'll be fine.
Cody's eyeball.
Well, that is your newswire. Now, let's get into the nitty and gritty as we get into our recaps and start with SmackDown. SmackDown opened with a memorial graphic for Ted Turner, which unfortunately I forgot to bring this up last episode.
Oh, I swore we did. Yeah, it happened before we went on air. We talked about it.
Okay,
yes, we did.
I was trying to remember.
We sure did.
Because I didn't write it in there, and I was like, we need to make sure to remember to say this. But they opened up with a graphic for Ted Turner, then immediately shifted into the final build for Backlash.
Yeah. Get what I mean?
Jacob Fatu hits the ring, and he made it clear he wasn't going to Backlash to fight Roman Reigns. He was going to take the World Heavyweight Championship. Jacob talked about growing up in Roman's shadow. Reigns was seen as the future. Jacob was seen as nothing. Roman was born into opportunity, while Jacob was born into doubt. Then, the Usos came out and tried to warn him.
Yeah, Jimmy tried to become. Jake gave him the "I live this" speech.
And Jay, he ain't like you, because he's all gas.
No breaks with it.
While you yeeting.
he seems like he's trying to stop doing that so hard, but the
people
crowd's
are
not
doing it too much. That's just like the song. They came out and it's that they changed it for "It's us ooze" to "It's you and me ooze."
Yeah.
And nobody goes after that by it. Whenever the song goes quiet, you can hear the crowd saying, "It's just me ooze."
Yeah.
And I was like, damn, screw Jimmy, huh? Y'all suck.
For real.
But he told them there was no losing, no acknowledging, and no fear. Then he warned the Usos that if they interfered at Backlash, he would burn the whole family tree down.
Mm-hmm.
That was the tone setter right there. Jacob wasn't nervous. He was volcanic. Then we get into Tiffany Stratton defending the Women's United States Championship against Kiana James. Kiana attacked Tiffany's leg early, wrapping it around the post, and trying to take away that explosive Tiffany offense. You know, she likes to jump off the rope. She likes to use her legs. And Kiana tried to make sure that she could chop her down piece by piece. But the most interesting piece was Julia at ringside. Kiana clearly wanted some help, but Julia refused to cheat.
Yeah, that little hesitation told a story.
A huge story, because these two already been like, oh, this is just business.
Yeah.
So now with Julia not helping Kiana, there's going to be some heat there. There's probably going to be some rifts, and we're going to have to wait a while to see the payoff, or not see the payoff, as, you know, we didn't see no payoff with Kyrie.
Yeah. I need to see something.
And she didn't show up at Backlash. I was hoping she was going to show up when Asuka was like, oh, you take over the ranks now.
And bam!
Yeah, and take out IYO and be like, nah, that's my spot.
Nah,
you know?
both of them, yeah.
Or, yeah, like something like that. I was hoping for something like that, and it never happened, unfortunately. And that would have been a great way to even write Asuka off and keep her out of the loop for a little bit. But anyways, let's get back into it. That hesitation did tell the story. And Tiffany fought through that damaged leg, knocked Julia off the apron when things got a little chaotic, hit the rolling senton, then the prettiest moonsault ever. 1, 2, 3. Still your United States champion, Tiffany Stratton. Then we had Damian Priest battling it out with Tama Tonga. And man, Tama Tonga is still taller than Damian Priest.
He's a lot taller than Damian Priest.
But this was less about a clean one-on-one and more about the MFT swarming. Priest told R-Truth to stay backstage because he knew that Solo's crew would use Truth to get to him. Truth meant well, of course, as he always does, but he still came out anyway.
Yes, classic Truth, good heart, terrible timing, of course.
Always. What is it? Is this Royal Rumble right now that he was going to?
Who knows, bro? He's already in Saudi Arabia for Mania.
Waiting for Mania. That distraction, of course, cost Priest. Tala hit the choke slam and got the win. Then the MFTs surrounded Truth, but Royce Keys stormed the ring and made the save. And Royce became a key thread all night because Solo sees him as soon as possible fit the family. Like he wants him to get in the family. He's been trying to recruit Royce, but it doesn't seem like it's gonna happen.
No.
It doesn't seem like it's gonna happen. Tama Tonga sees Royce as a problem, but Tama also sees Solo as a problem from what we've seen. So there's also something still brewing there. Later, Royce hit Tama Tonga with the ultimate spine buster.
As he made a big statement, Royce didn't just step into the family business, he survived it.
And he took him out. Which is looking good for Royce because a lot of people were sitting there like, where is this guy? What's going to happen? He's clearly being factored in the main scene, so that's good for him. I'm excited to see what he has coming next. I hope this MFT story doesn't last too long like they did with the Wyatt 6. Just don't overdo it.
What I do feel from Royce Keys from Powerhouse Hobbs is that his character makes more sense here. Like, he's just a regular guy, and then it just felt like Powerhouse Hobbs was, I'm just some beast. I'm just, bam, slam you, leave. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he has more depth.
Yeah, he does. I really do.
He gets time to actually sit there and talk. I know whenever he was in AEW, he had managers that talked to him and all that. He did come out and talk a few times, but he needed some work. I'm sure they helped him out there.
Yeah.
And he's looking a lot better.
Yeah, just the
I did like the Powerhouse Hobbs names a lot more.
Oh, me too.
But Royce Keys, he's already mentioned why his name is Royce Keys and where that stems from, so can't hate on it.
Yes.
Also, Cody Rhodes called out Gunther. Instead, he got Paul Heyman carrying the contract. Heyman said that the undisputed WWE Championship match wasn't for Jacksonville. It wasn't even for the United States. It was for Clash in Italy. Cody asked if Heyman was now Gunther's advocate. Heyman said no, he owed Gunther a favor. So this is the favor? This?
This?
I guess this still can feed into Brock because Brock could come back and be like, well, I want the championship.
True.
Just in case Gunther wins it. Well, I would think Gunther's going to win it, but Cody is Super Cody at these times.
Yeah, Super Cody. Of course, then Cody got personal. He said Brock retired on Heyman. Roman wants something to do with them. Punk discarded him. So, is Heyman out of options?
Heyman answered back. He said he's not the one running out of options. Sooner or later, they all need a wise man.
Ooh.
Which
Cody needs a wise man.
That's what I was about to say. I don't know. This seems like Paul Heyman might be planting a seed to go with Cody Rhodes instead.
That'd be great.
Then Gunther tried to jump Cody, but Rhodes saw it coming. They brawled. Gunther tried to choke Rhodes out, and Cody fought him off. Picked up the mic and said, on SmackDown, I'm easy to find, hard to beat. Then we get into the women's division, which is pure chaos at the moment. Paige and Brie Bella came out as women's tag team champions. Fatal Influence interrupted, saying they were taking over SmackDown. Then we see the Irresistible Forces step in and remind everybody that they weren't skipping the line. By the end of that segment, Paige and Brie were laid out. Later, Rhea Ripley, Charlotte Flair, and Alexa Bliss faced Fatal Influence. There was already tension between Rhea and Charlotte before the bell, because, Rhea and Charlotte can't ever trust each other.
Yes.
But the match itself turned into a bigger battlefield. Fatal Influence got the win after Jade Cargill attacked Rhea on the outside and spectated in this one until all of a sudden there she was ringside. Then Jade, Michin, and B-Fab stood tall after the post-match brawl.
Fatal Influence won the match, but Jade's crew made the statement.
And man, there are some strong women's groups starting to form here.
Yeah.
I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying how they're starting to build up that tag women's division because it seemed neglected for so many years.
Yeah.
And now it really seems like they're trying to get some footing under it, which I'm excited for, and I hope it goes further. And then we get the best segment of the night. The main event segment. The funeral of the gingerbread man.
Ding.
Can we get a moment of silence?
Ding.
Trick had the casket, the flowers, the choir, and a whole ridiculous production, singing, all that, until Sami Zayn finally snapped. He said SmackDown's closing segment used to mean something. The United States Championship used to have prestige, and Trick was making a joke out of him and the title. And the wild thing is, Sami kind of had a point.
Yeah, he did have a point. But he also looked like a man mentally defeated by a Christmas cookie.
Sami admitted that Trick got in his head. He promised to humble him, embarrass him, expose him, and take back the U.S. title at Backlash. Then Sami cheap shot Trick and posed with the belt, but he's risen. The gingerbread man sat up, revealed to be Lil Yachty, and Yachty attacked Sami with the candy cane kendo stick. Boom! Trick shot from the Anointed One, and SmackDown ended with Trick and Yachty standing tall. Ridiculous? Maybe. Effective? Yes. Which brings us to Backlash.
Dun, dun, dun.
Backlash opened up with a good one out of the gate. We had Seth Rollins versus Bron Breakker, and the thing started like a fight in the parking lot. Rollins avoided the spear before the bell, dumped Braun outside, and immediately started flying. Suicide dives, barricades, announce tables, nothing was safe. But Bron Breakker is a part of a line of genetic freaks. So, he caught Rollins slipping, changed the temperature, and turned the match into a collision course.
Yeah, Bron Breakker wrestles like the beginning of Mick Foley's music. Like a car crash, I learned how to bark.
Rollins fought like a desperate man trying to prove he still can outwit the Vision. Breakker fought like he was built in a lab to erase Seth. Rollins hit super kicks, a pedigree, curb stomp, but Heyman created the distraction. Then Rollins snapped, attacked Austin Theory and Logan Paul with the chair, and that opened the door. Boom, Bron Breakker hits another spear. Rollins survived.
Then Seth tried to go big with the avalanche curb stomp, and Braun caught him with the mid-air spear. Then came with a torpedo spear. Bron Breakker beats Seth Rollins and gets a huge win.
Huge victory for Braun, and
you go, boy.
I love how they're just building this guy up so much, and just the sense of being proud of it finally being to where NXT call-ups are getting their flowers, and they are getting that recognition. I'm excited to see where this new era goes into, because all these young talents are great, and I just can't wait to see what we have coming for us next. I mean, even in NXT, you still got some great talent sitting there waiting to be called up, so the future looks bright. Trick Williams defended the United States Championship against Sami Zayn next, with Lil Yachty in his corner. Sami came in angry, not the regular angry. He was big mad. Big mad. He turned my life into a gingerbread nightmare angry.
Him mad.
He was mad.
That man was fighting demons with gumdrop buttons.
Sami used everything he had, man. He slowed Trick down, faked a knee injury at one point, used the candy cane kendo stick, stomped Trick's face, and even went after Lil Yachty. That was enough to throw Sami off, though. Trick survived the chaos, dodged a haluva kick, and hit the Trick shot, and still your United States champion, Trick Willie.
Let's talk about it.
Next up, we had Danhausen and Minihausen beat the Miskits in a comedy match of the night. The cloning machine madness saw Minihausen show up. Fire extinguishers came out. Miz blinded himself with the fire extinguisher, and Danhausen winning with the pump.
The match was stupid in the exact way it wanted to be stupid. Funny stupid.
That's exactly what it was. Quick, weird, entertaining, and Danhausen wins. Let's not forget to mention that Kit took him back into the box, into the cloning machine.
Yes.
And it turns out there was more Minihausens that came out.
Shout out to Chris being eagle-eyed and, noticing that it was our boy
El Torito or Mascarita Dorada in AAA.
Yeah, so beautiful.
Yeah, as soon as he came out, I was like, man, that's El
him.
Torito.
The way he was built, you know what I'm saying? Everything.
The moves, everything.
Oh, man.
I was like, that's El Torito.
But I'm kind of mad at him because he did the wasteland, man. He wasn't supposed to do the wasteland. I like how Wade sold that.
Yeah, that was good stuff.
It was a good match.
Then we had Asuka and Io, who gave us the most emotional match of the night. It was physical, sharp, and layered. Asuka tried to stretch Io, slow her down, and drag her into the deep end. Io kept fighting back with speed, counters, and explosive offense. One of the best spots was Io using Wade Barrett's notepad to block that poison mist.
Pretty good. That was genius. Never underestimate office supplies.
Hey, they can always work for you in some way.
Even if you're not even writing notes.
I like how Mike Cole said that. Oh man, don't you didn't have no notes on there, Barry. Io survived the Asuka lock, survived targeted attacks, kept pushing, and finally hit the over the moonsault. Asuka falls to Io. After the match, they hug, and knowing Asuka is stepping away for family reasons, that hug felt like a goodbye for now and not a final, but meaningful. Also, let's get into that announcement. Big announcement, because they gotta throw them on there so they can sell more tickets.
Man,
for a big announcement.
You're just mad, bro, because your time is up. His time is now.
Oh, hell no. This was the dumbest announcement ever. Anyway, well, that's just my opinion.
You can't see me.
Let me stop. I can't be overly opinionated.
Okay.
But it wasn't one more match announcement. Instead, he announced the John Cena Classic. a new annual event where the best of Raw and SmackDown will be pitted against the best of NXT. There will also be a new championship with this tournament, or it's not even a tournament, I don't even know what the hell you call it, classic. And Cena said fans will have a voice on the matter. A superstar might not even win the match, but if they show grit, hustle, and connect with the audience, they can still become champions.
Hustle, loyalty, respect.
That is about the dumbest
rise above
thing
hate
I've ever heard.
or criticism.
Or criticism. Good one. Oh man, I don't know about this, man. Voting, even if they lose, sounds stupid to me, but we'll see what happens.
We'll see.
Then the main event, we get Roman Reigns defending the World Heavyweight Championship against Jacob Fatu. Roman tried to wrestle like the boss, slow the pace, control, pick apart the hand and the shoulder, make Jacob feel every single bit of it. That sounded wrong, so I didn't say that next one. But Jacob kept rising. Roman hit the Superman punch. Jacob kicked out at one, which was beautiful.
Yes, and that was the moment Roman realized this was different.
He ain't like the other.
He's all gas, no brakes with.
You know what I mean? So he dragged into the Jeep.
Hell.
Headbutts, hip attacks, tongue and death grip, powerbomb through the announce table. Roman survived though thanks to some veteran instincts, dirty tricks, and just that championship IQ. He exposed the turnbuckles, set Jacob face first into the steel, hit the spear, and retained. But after the match, Jacob snapped. He attacked Roman, choked him out, dropped the officials, threw Adam Pearce out of the ring too, and posed with the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah.
Roman won. Jacob left us with an image that carries straight into the ball.
And barely your WWE World Heavyweight Champion, Roman Reigns.
I mean, that was the only way you get away with booking that match and having Jacob Fatu lose.
Yeah.
Some kind of interference or some kind of cheating going on. Because you don't want to make him look weak. It still kind of hinders his push, I feel like. That's just my opinion. But we'll have to wait and see if it does, because people like him way too much. I don't see him pulling down.
Oh, no. And I do think like the technicality on how he lost, was good. Even though he shouldn't. I mean, you booked it how you wanted to book it, but it was good. And there's gonna be a big payoff soon.
Well, and then the build to it was beautiful.
Yeah.
All that, you left my family broke, you left us behind. All that.
It's
stuff.
cinema.
Yeah, it was good stuff. It's what you see some families do have riffs like that.
Yeah.
And do fight like that.
Exactly.
And not only does that resonate, that brings more drama into it that it's family.
Yeah.
So people started wanting to see this match. And it was good for what it was. Jacob Fatu lost though, and I wish he wouldn't have. I wish he would have won that one. But that led us straight into Raw. Raw opened with Roman Reigns arriving, and Adam Pearce immediately tried to keep the building from becoming a disaster zone or a demolition zone, whichever one you can go with. But Pearce told Roman that Jacob Fatu didn't deserve to be there after what he did at Backlash, but Roman said he didn't care. He wanted his championship back, and he wanted Fatu to acknowledge him. Roman said he made the call to bring Jacob to WWE. So he'll be the one to take him out.
That's not champion talk. That's family boss talk.
But is he?
No.
Because last time I heard, the final boss is the guy that's getting flack for saying the R word on the Kevin Hart stuff. You saw that, right?
No.
Yeah. I guess he said the R word and making fun of Draymond Green.
Okay.
In the Kevin Hart roast, and people are mad about it, but that word was said like countless times that night anyway.
Oh, the Rock can't say something that everybody else said?
Well, I mean, it's a roast. When it comes to comedy, I understand. I also understand people getting upset
exactly.
about it. But
hey,
comedy, You gotta leave that alone sometimes, man. Just let comedy be comedy. Not everything is always has to be.
If you're gonna watch comedy and get offended, don't watch it.
I guess you're right on that one. Also, we got The Vision opening the show in the ring. Paul Heyman praised Bron Breakker for beating Seth Rollins and said they should erase Seth from the Vision's history. Then Austin Theory and Logan Paul started running down the Street Profits. Theory took a shot at Bianca once again. Logan took a shot at Montez. And then Joe Hendry came out in the crowd and had the crowd singing.
Paul.
Can we fire Logan Paul?
Yeah.
And then here comes Corey Graves. Paul. We admire Logan Paul.
Shout out to Corey Graves. He's so good on commentary. And Logan Paul should not have taken credit for something that Corey did. I'm just saying.
I've always loved Corey Graves.
He's so quick with it.
Yes, he is.
But that song is gonna.
And he does his research. He actually does his research, even for Thrifty Eye.
Oh yeah.
The stuff that he didn't know, he made sure to sit there and research it.
Yes, but unfortunately, Logan Paul's gonna be haunted by that song for the rest of his life until they fire him.
Oh man, and Joe Hendry won't stop, I'm sure. It rolled into a 6-man tag with The Vision against Joe Hendry and the Street Profits. Braun looked like a monster. Logan and Theory were obnoxious as always. Hendry got the crowd going, singing the song constantly. The Profits brought the energy. But the key moment came when Braun tried to do the wraparound spear outside. And Seth Rollins appeared with a running lariat. That distraction let Angelo Dawkins roll up Theory for the pin. Afterwards, Braun speared Dawkins, Seth superkicked Braun, and Montez made it clear that he does not trust Seth Rollins. And why would he? You know, Seth might be useful, but he's still Seth. He's still that guy that took out the Street Profits not that long ago. Mm-hmm. So, of course, there's going to be some little heat there between the two. I would think that they are going to start trying to be cool here eventually, given that they have the same enemy.
Do you think that this also will cause a rift between Montez and Dawkins? Because Dawkins wanted to hear what Seth had to say, and Montez
You're right. I did notice that.
Yeah, he kind of was just like, shut up, I'm talking. Yeah, I got this. Don't worry about it.
I don't know, man. They've been talking about this for a long time, and it still has yet to happen. I like them as a tag team. I don't know if I want to see them separated. Dawkins, I've been following this guy since like 2013 when he was in NXT and by himself and wearing those freaking snapbacks and the headphones and all that extra nonsense.
He's come a long way.
Yeah, he's come a long way, and I would like to see Dawkins do something on his own, but at the same time, I really enjoy them as a team.
Yeah.
So I don't know if I really want that to change. Next up, we had Penta, who called out Ethan Page over the Intercontinental Championship. Ethan claimed that because he pinned Penta last week, he deserved a title shot. Penta said they could fight right now, but of course, being the Hill, you always say no.
Nah.
Not here.
When I want to.
Yep, whenever I wanted to. He said he wants that spotlight as Saturday night's main event, so that match gets made for Saturday night's main event. Then Rusev comes out, annoyed with Ethan as he's jumping the line, and Ethan stirred the pot by lying, saying that Javon Evans told Adam Pearce that Rusev couldn't beat him.
Whoa. Whoa.
Javon came out, called him a liar, and said and then that's when the whole thing just started to break down, because then that's when he attacks Javon. Everybody breaks out into fights. That led to Javon versus Rusev. Rusev bullied him, tossed him around, and tried to turn him into paste. But Javon Evans, always surviving everything, hit We Outside, then the OG cutter, and beat Rusev.
Massive win for Javon Evans. Huge. He's not just exciting anymore.
He's not just bouncy anymore.
He's dangerous.
Backstage, we find Asuka and Io. They hugged each other, and they've been looking around for someone to take over that senpai role. So Asuka said Io's going to become that, which we talked about. Io said they'll always be family. Asuka told her, see you later, and walked out of the arena. I was surprised we didn't come back to a crowd chanting thank you Asuka, which was I didn't care for that crowd not doing that. What the hell's wrong with y'all?
I mean, nobody really cares about Io Janetti.
I love that. Oh man, we'll talk about that some more here. Bree and Paige came out to Raw as tag team winners champions to confront the Judgment Day. Roxanne Perez took shots at Bree, saying that she used to watch her when she was young and relevant. Raquel took shots at Paige and said everyone's waiting for the next scandal.
Oh wow, that definitely got personal really quick. Then it turned to some physicality. Liv Morgan joined in. Judgment Day laid out the champions, and now next week, Paige and Bree defend against Raquel and Roxanne. That title match has heat between those women for sure.
Yep, that was those are some good lines. I didn't expect that from Raquel.
No. Just don't go all rated R like your girl Paige over here.
Hey, Woods is gone.
You're the reason why Woods is gone.
Oh, man.
I'm just playing.
Woods isn't the one who leaked those out.
No, he didn't.
We all know who it was.
Yeah.
And we all know he did it on purpose.
Little snake.
We know he wasn't hacked like you tried to tell me. But anyway, I digress. Let's get into Oba Femi, because he came out for his open challenge, and Adam Pearce said nobody backstage wanted to answer it. So the challenge was canceled. Oba was like, screw that, and stomped his way backstage, found Los Garza, dragged them out, and destroyed them in a handicap
The
match.
ref was like, both of them?
He already destroyed them before they even made it to the
For real. That man doesn't issue open challenges. He issues evacuation notices, for sure.
Boom, fall from grace, it's over. Oba still feels like a true final boss.
That dude's giving me Kratos vibes, because vengeance is mine.
Then we get into the closing moments of Raw. Raw closed with Roman Reigns demanding acknowledgement. Fatu arrived and ignored Jey Uso trying to talk him down. Jey warned him. Jacob headbutted Jey. Then Fatu told Roman that if he wanted acknowledgement, he would have to beat it out of him. And all hell broke loose. Jacob Fatu attacked Jimmy. Roman Reigns attacked Jacob. Boom, chair shots. Roman kept screaming at Fatu to acknowledge him, but Fatu would not stay down. He hit the Tongan death grip. He drove Roman into that post. He said Roman and the Usos left his family broke. They forgot about his family. Then he powerbombed Roman through the announce table, and finally, as the dust seemed to settle, Fatu beelined it from the entrance as they were escorting him out and wiped out Roman plus the Usos with a massive running hip attack right through the barricade, and Jacob Fatu stood tall with the World Heavyweight Championship once again.
Roman wanted acknowledgement. Jacob gave him destruction. Now let's get into some NXT destruction.
Sounds good to me. Let's get it. NXT opened up with Tatum Paxley and Lizzie Rain beating Zarya and Nikita Lyons. But the real story was Zarya and Lyons falling apart. Zarya just jumped down when Lyons was going for the tag. And Lyons ended up tagging herself in, I guess, at this point, because she didn't have nobody else. The tension kept growing until late in the match. Lyons reached for the tag. Like I said, Zarya jumped off, walked out, and left Lyons stranded. Stranded like a lonely lion. Tatum hit the spinning wheel kick, and Lizzie hit the thunderstruck. Tatum and Lizzie got the win, sending Mufasa off the cliff.
The team didn't just lose, it cracked wide open. I mean, they were really a team anyway. Zarya knew what she had to do.
Zarya knew that she was done with teams.
Yeah, exactly.
She ain't dealing with it no more.
But I do gotta shout out Lizzie real quick. I do love her rendition for her entrance for Hot for Teacher. It's pretty good.
Yeah, I told Ashley as soon as she came out that first time, I was like, dude, that is a blatant ripoff. She's like, what? I was like, listen to it. It's Hot for Teacher, but it's not.
Yeah.
Because it's that. Dun, dun,
yeah. It sounds like it's once a dun 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 dun. Yeah. I don't even play some rock band now, bro.
Hey, I got it.
Whenever.
And I have Guitar Hero Van Halen.
Yes, sir.
But I think that one's also in World Tour.
Yeah, it was on World Tour.
And it was also on Rock Band, I want to say
3 or 4.
I want to say 3. Anyway, I digress. Let's get into the next match.
Naroku made his NXT debut against Lindsay Dorado.
Which was nice to see.
Yeah. Lucha.
Lindsay made that Danhausen mask as well for Minihausen.
Great. And it was a dominant first impression. Dark, physical, violent. He hit Dorado down. He beat Dorado down, survived the comeback, entered the abyss, and after looked into the camera and said, he is pure evil. I'm evil.
Then we get the Birthright beating Shawn Legacy, EK Prosper, and Tate Wilder in a strong 6-man tag. Tate Wilder got a nice little showcase, flying around and picking his spots, but he didn't want to tag nobody, so that's where they fell apart. And the Birthright stayed composed when it mattered. They hit the running boot and the sliding knee combination to get the win. A busy match, but the point was clear. Birthright thrives in the chaos. After winning earlier, Tatum Paxley said that she wants to get back to being the kind of champion she wanted to be before Izzy Dame and the culling drama. So next week, she's defending the NXT North American Championship against Lizzie Rain.
Respectful move, but dangerous move.
Exactly. Friends and titles can get messy real fast. We saw that with Zarya and Soul. But if she wants to defend it to some of the newest talent, why not?
Yep.
I was already getting sick of newer talent just being thrown by the wayside. Now they're in the spotlight, and we gotta see if Lizzie can swim or if she drowns. But from the looks of it, I'm really enjoying her.
Oh, yeah, I like her. Yeah.
Then we got Robert Stone introducing the new NXT signee, Mason Rook. Mason called himself a flying human tank, said he's not just the best super heavyweight, he's the best anyway.
Bars.
Then Tony D interrupted because Mason had already targeted him before. Cam Hendricks tried another sneak attack. Chaos broke out and Mason wiped everybody out with a moonsault to the outside of the ring before signing his contract. That moonsault scared the piss out of him.
It sure did. Big man moonsault equals instant attention.
Yeah, but I was worried for the ones taking it.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, they're trying to break his fall. Dude was holding his arm. I don't know if he really messed up his arm. What's his name? Cam Hendricks.
Yeah.
But it did kind of look like it because he took most of Mason Rook while everybody else just like.
I mean, yeah, they look like they didn't want to catch him.
Yeah, and
kind of far away. Yeah, he's all. Well, I mean, we still gotta make sure he's good.
Hopefully, he's all right.
Yeah, he'll be all right. Maxine's boyfriend be all right.
Oh, speaking of Maxine, we didn't bring that up.
The Vision.
She's been with the Vision for quite some time now. They shown her in the back talking to both of them during interviews. They show her here and there.
In the car.
Walking out of the Vision's locker room at one point. And then this week, she was in the car when they left.
Yeah.
So they're brewing something up with Maxine and the Vision, which is going to be nice to see on heel Maxine, since she's really got nothing going on with her right now. It sucks that we brought this up around the NXT portion, but oh well.
Yeah.
That's fine. Well, we're trying to keep it within an hour. We're already almost cutting it close. We're at 58 minutes right now, but I think we did have like about 5 minutes in when we first started recording. But anyway, let's get back to it. Because Noam Dar returned.
Yay for Chris.
Supernova Sessions returning to the ring against Jackson Drake. Dar looked sharp, but Vanity Project numbers game mattered. Micah Lockwood, right? It's Micah,
yes.
not Mika, right?
Yes.
Lockwood got involved, and Drake hit the running knee with the 450 splash, and Drake picks up the win. I gotta say, I love his entrance. Coming out on her shoulders. Such great heel stuff.
You know, they're giving me like a boy toy DX, young DX vibes. I guess
I'm sure
the whole China thing. Yeah, but of course after Dark State confronted the Vanity Project, made it clear that they wanted the tag team title. They wanted a tag team title rematch next week, but there's pressure inside the Dark State too. They need to win those titles back, or that group might start changing from the inside out.
Yeah, because they've been showing some cracks between Saquon and Dion. So, I mean, that's got to be their last hurrah to try and continue to be a tag team, right?
Yes.
I would assume, at least. But Mika might help them take out Dark State, because she's just running through everybody, man.
Mm-hmm.
She power slammed.
I forgot his name.
Yeah, I forgot his name too. But he was a big boy.
Oh yeah.
And she got him like he was nobody's
Jasper
business.
Troy.
There we go, Jasper Troy. And she picked him up like it was nobody's business.
Oh yeah. She's swole, bro.
Ooh, man. Talk about she's big. She's bad. You know what I'm saying?
For real. She body slimed someone's dad.
She body slammed everybody.
For real.
But then we get into the main event because Kendall Gray goes up against Kalani Jordan. Kendall brought the wrestling base, the suplexes, the ankle lock, and the grit. I love Kendall Gray's style. Kalani brought the speed, the attitude, and the sharp edge. But the match got swallowed by a bigger women's title picture. Izzy Dame attacked Lola Vice backstage. Their brawl spilled out into ringside. Ren St. Clair got knocked down in the chaos. Then Kendall got distracted. That opened the door for Kalani to hit that split-legged moonsault for the win. Afterward, Lola checked on Ren. Kendall shoved Lola. Izzy kicked Lola in the head, and Izzy ended the show, posing with the NXT Women's Championship.
Yeah, that division is loaded.
Very loaded and unstable at the moment. Lola is champ. Izzy wants that title. Kendall looks frustrated. Kalani just stole a big win. Callie Armstrong is watching too. Then you got Ren St. Clair, who's caught in the middle of it. That division is just ready to explode. I'm loving how they're building up the women's divisions in all brands right now, it seems. And I just can't wait to see how this crop of talent ends up in the main roster.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great.
And that brings us through a packed week of wrestling. Barry Blaustein, the legacy is being remembered. Backlash giving us violence, emotion, and chaos. Roman Reigns barely surviving Jacob Fatu. And Fatu leaving him destroyed on Raw. Breakker crushing Seth Rollins, just blowing through that man. He looks like a straight up missile when
He
he
does.
hits them spears. Trick Williams surviving Sami Zayn and the Gingerbread Madness, which we might get some more of that. We'll see. IYO SKY sending Asuka off with some respect. The Street Profits chasing the Vision, and NXT ending with women's division in total chaos.
This is one of those weeks where every show pushed the next one forward. SmackDown fed Backlash. Backlash fed Raw. Raw set up Saturday night's main event, and NXT had its own storm brewing.
Exactly. Now, we want to hear from you. Is Jacob Fatu becoming the real face of this family war? Can the Street Profits take those titles from the Vision? Did Bron Breakker officially pass Seth Rollins? And who survives the chaos in the NXT Women's Division? Drop your thoughts in the comments. Remember to like, share, follow, subscribe. Share the show. Tell a fellow Mark about us. And just go on this wrestling journey with us. For Pat, I'm Chris. We'll catch you next time. Until then, keep watching, keep arguing, and keep marking out with us.
This was your Wrestle WreMarks.